May the 12th, 2026. Psalms 91, the 11th verse. My eyes also shall see my desires on my enemies, and my ears shall hear my desires of the wicked that rise up against me. The righteous shall flourish like the palm tree. He shall grow like a cedar in Lebanon. Those that be planted in the house of the Lord shall flourish in the courtyard of God. I read that. I was at my beauty shop in the 90s, and I was reading that to my beautician at that time. And a young lady, she was getting her hair fixed, and the beautician was fixing her hair. And I noticed she kept looking at me when I was reading that scripture. And when the young lady got up, that hair she was fixing, she said, "Ma'am," she said, "I want to tell you that scripture you were reading. That what God did for me. They sent a spy here at my beauty shop because they knew that I had found out. And she wanted to know how I feel when I found out about a friend I had for 30 years. I've been trying to figure out how in the world my enemies kept knowing all my business when I was never telling my enemies, only my best friend for 30 years. And she said, I got ready to take my children to the gym. And she said, what I was doing was I was talking to my friend and I said bye and hug her. And then she said immediately she went out the door. It's a good long way from where they were. Said she turned back around running real fast. And when she ran and got to the door, you know how in the gym your voice echo? That's when she saw her best friend of 30 years. When it told her enemies that was there, everything that she just told them. She said, I broke down and I cried and I ran out. She said, ma'am, that scripture is a true scripture. She said, I thank you for reading it because God knew what I needed at that time.